got observations about how the use of policy governance has affected the relationship between the board and the CEO?
Oh yes, oh yes. I remember working with the board, and we were developing the policies. And in those policies, we put in a clause that said that the CEO had an obligation to let the board know if board members were offside with their own policies. And one of those policies was that board members wouldn't individually think that they were there directing the CEO. I had that CEO come up to me after the session, and he was so thankful. He said, I've been having this board member has been coming at me after each and every meeting and phoning me up the next day and starting to try to give me direction about how to do my job. And he said, now I've got an avenue to be able to deal with that. And it was just, he was so grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah. It's interesting. We often think about those policies having the most positive impact on the CEO because it really clarifies that relationship. But I think for the board, it's also helpful in that it gives them the way to manage performance issues as well. Like I think I've worked in a situation where the board was really struggling with some of the actions of the CEO, and so you can create a way that boards can ask their CEOs to, provide them a special monitoring report to talk about, how does this particular action or decision, how is it compliant with our policies, and is it, and can you provide some evidence? And it gave them a way that felt wasn't non-threatening for the CEO. It was a little bit obviously, but I think it was a way that was a defensible way to manage and to deal with performance. And I think that it really gives both the board and the CEO, a roadmap, if you will, or clarity about how do they manage that relationship. So, yeah.
Yeah, very much so.